Good morning. Get set. I fucked that up.
No, I think it was perfect. Hi, guys. Look at my hair.
You.
Listen.
I can say that, man.
Yeah. That's funny.
Well, niggas can always say it, because if you woofing or
if you woofing, then ew, pew.
That was extra.
Hi.
That nigga around shape of money don't deserve love, too.
No, that's not true. A nigga without a shape up deserve love. You're drawn. You're fucking drawn, but you still deserve love.
Some motherfuckers just don't get them.
Yeah, and that's crazy.
I mean, to each their own. I have never, ever, 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 ever felt comfortable without a shape up. Like, when I have, like, a line,
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel... I don't like it.
Okay.
Even when I started growing my hair, actually, I fucked up the growing process because I couldn't not get a shape up, and I'm getting it faded out, and that's...
Right, yeah. I'm Lex. It was a long intro.
What?
I'm Lex.
Oh, I'm Cuban Pete.
And this is Apartment 408.
The podcast.
Your favorite podcast.
With your favorite people.
Discuss your favorite shit. So, Pete, how's your week
Cuban
been?
Pete.
Cuban Pete. Like Cuban? Like the necklace? Would you need one of those to be Cuban Pete?
I got it from the mask.
Gotcha.
But, I mean, if you're offering...
Ain't got it.
You saying you trying to throw one my way?
If I'm trying to make sure you fit the description.
Yeah. No, I'm going to put that back in the bag until I get my Cuban hair.
Alright, so I'm Lex.
Oh, I'm Tom. I'm not Cuban Pete.
Not until he get it.
You remember that from the movie?
The Mask?
Yeah. That's the part of the movie that just plays in my head randomly.
Like with Jim Carrey?
Yeah. When I think it was a shootout or some shit, like he turned into he had the maracas and everything. And he said something like, I'm Cuban Pete. Something with a Cuban beat. He said,
I gotta watch that again.
He said when they go chicka boom, chicka boom, chicka.
I remember that scene. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, the first thing he said is, I'm Cuban Pete.
Okay. I would have to watch it again. I mean, my kids watched it.
Sure.
They were, they always skeptical. If it ain't something they know.
These kids are just haters, man.
They corny as shit. They is some haters. So I'm like, listen, watch it. If you don't fuck with it, then you just don't fuck with it. But this one of them ones, like, watch it. That's my shit. They both loved it. They was laughing the whole time. It was great.
Because Jim Carrey is a fucking national treasure. And The Mask is one of his fucking best movies ever. And it's a all ages movie.
No, it really is.
Even back then, it's like...
Yeah. I'm so bloated, it hurts.
Well,
What, did it hurt? Yeah.
So...
I'm every woman.
It's all...
This shit is uncomfy. I can't wait to shower.
I wasn't gonna say that.
And just relax. I changed my wake up time to 5:15 every morning.
What was it before?
6.
Oh, that's a big change.
Yeah, I wanted to wake up slow.
Oh, you didn't change it for any specific... It wasn't I gotta do this extra in the morning, or... You wanted to be...
I want to get up. Yeah, just kind of instead of like getting up and it's go, I want to,
I mean,
instead of getting up, I want to get up.
I mean that can be cool, but it depends on like you gotta get some sleep at night though.
Yeah,
Because that 45 minutes that's a big.
it's a big jump. Yeah, I'm a but yeah, just go to bed earlier.
You know what I saw probably a month ago? My days kind of blur together. I'm not sure anymore, but I think it was about a month ago. It was this. I think it was a white woman. She was a white woman. Saying that the reason why you're groggy in the morning, whatever, is your alarm. There are sleep cycles.
I can believe that.
There are sleep cycles, and when they said people who have like multiple alarms, they think like it's helping them. Oh, I'm waking up a little earlier. Is no, it makes you groggier because getting into it said sleep cycle. They said I think she said about like cycles are like 7 hours or something like that. Roundabout. They said so your first
to complete the cycles.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like I said, if you go into a sleep cycle, it takes about 7 hours. Now if you go over, somebody can wake you up, and then but your sleep cycle
it has started over again.
No, it takes about 7 hours. Like
okay.
So like you need the entire 7 hours to do your whole sleep cycle. But if you set an alarm, it ends that sleep cycle, and then you fall back to sleep. When you fall back to sleep, you fall into a new sleep cycle, and you're interrupting it 15 minutes in, 10 minutes in. So it's not like you can have 6 sleep cycles tonight.
Right? Yeah.
Just one sleep cycle takes at least as long. So like you just your body's getting back into a sleep cycle, and you're like, no, pussy, get up.
Get up, yeah.
And then you wake up, you're like, no, I need 15 more minutes, and then you do it again. So motherfuckers who got 4 or 5 alarms, you're entering 5 sleep cycles, and you kicking yourself out of it every time. And your brain is like, what the fuck are you doing?
I want to change my alarm just to something more soothing, I guess.
Did your alarm go off on your watch? Wear your watch at night. You just got that. I ain't gonna say I've been telling people, but I filled a few people in. Charge your watch in the shower. Put it back on at night. First, it monitors your heart rate while you're asleep. So it lets your watch it knows you better. Number one, so like, it knows your heart rate better because it's monitoring while you sleep. Yeah. So like if anything ever happens to you, whatever, it has an alert. Because the heart rate is irregular. I said or normal. I'm trash, but that's not what I was going with. I got my alarm that goes off on my watch. It's a slight noise and a vibration on your wrist. Nothing has ever woken me up better and less recklessly. Like
it don't like itch or something. I could imagine thinking it is like something on me.
Not for me. Like you should try it. Just try it a few days over, and like it's just like a little like it's a subtle vibration, but it's still like it's a vibration on you. So you like it kind of it lets you bring yourself out of your sleep instead of like get the fuck up.
Yeah, and that's crazy.
Yeah, that was one of the best things I started doing. Yeah. And it happened kind of on accident because I started doing it because I heard about the heart rate thing. I was just like, I paid all this money for a watch, might as well use the features.
Use it to.
And then the alarm started happening. I was like, this is amazing.
Okay.
Might be my favorite feature on that.
The alarm.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try it.
Because as I say, it's not wilding.
Yeah.
Wilding alarm, you wake up mad.
Because I for sure this morning was like, I had to be in rep. Like, that shit woke me up so, it was so aggressive. And I laid for a second, but I'm like, all right, come on, let's just get up. So I was able to like still get up, but that initial, like, it always fucks me up. And then now it's like my body has to get used to that 45 minutes ahead of time anyway.
Yeah, waking up to that is wild.
Why is it so long?
Because that's the get up alarm. You having a dream. It's time for work.
It was so obnoxious. But yeah.
What if this was all just a dream? It's time for work. You sleeping through it now.
What the fuck?
Now you just got to pee. That's when you're going to wake up.
Yo.
Don't do it.
What?
Nothing.
Anyway. Yeah. I'm going to try that. Because I need a calmer way to like get the fuck up.
I don't have an aggressive alarm on my phone, period. Because if I ain't drunk, I don't sleep heavy anyway. So I don't like have to have a aggressive alarm.
Like something that wakes you the fuck up. Like,
yeah, I had.
Bitch. Mr. West!
Yeah, I don't got that no more. Matter of fact, back in ringtone era, that was one of my alarms.
What? Really?
Yeah, wake up, Mr. That John. And that John to go. And I heard him say, that's never, yeah. You know, I was already a fucking Maroon fan. A Maroon 5.
A Maroon fan 5.
Yeah, I was a Maroon fan 5.
Yeah.
I was actually a 5 fan for Maroon too.
All kinds of fanboy. All kinds.
All of it.
All of it. Creep. Yeah. I wanted to wake up slow. No. I just wanted to wake up slow. Because
I had some migraine looking at you.
Okay.
And I don't think it's your face.
It's not my face. This face cute.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I do so much in a day that I want some quiet.
That's fine.
Get up. I know it's earlier. You know what I mean? Like, but
there's nothing wrong with that because like it's like you need time to wind down and to wind up. Because I know like even in like my most chaotic, like when I'm on my way to work or whatever, I don't like arriving at work when it's time to just start work.
Yeah.
Because even let's say if I got to be there at 7 and I arrive at 7, I ain't starting yet.
Mm-hmm.
I need time to prepare to deal with you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So if I don't get here early, y'all got to give me this 15, this 20 for me to wind up. So like if you do it at home prior.
Right, yeah. That's how it used to be in the jail though when I was a medical assistant. This is when I was on like my max coffee. My max cup of coffee. Anyway.
I don't know how you did that.
I don't know how I did it now either.
Because I did 3, I think, in one day. This was a hangover day. And I legit heard my fucking heart beating. It was one of them weeks we had, like, it was a bunch of work where they, like, you know, we need, if saying a few, y'all can come in Saturday. I'm like, well, I'm going out Friday. I ain't told my boss, I'm going out Friday. He like, if you can make it in, come in. So I'm like, I wake up, I'm going to do it. I come in there, join, but I got me an extra large coffee. Walked in, you know, I'm already damn near halfway done that shit walking in because I'm like, I'm going to give everything I got. I get there, motherfucker bought a fucking, you box know, box of Joe and donuts for everybody. No,
so considerate.
Yeah.
That was good, yeah.
Yeah, great. And then they like, you know, y'all ready? Like, I'll go out and get, because he really, the niggas that showed up, he really needed this or whatever. I'm going to go out and get lunch or whatever. All right, yeah. But it was like, it's probably like 6, 7 of us. I say 2.5 drink coffee. Like 2 of us drank coffee, and the third was like, "It's there. I'll drink some." Yeah. This whole box of Joe. How much I like coffee, and I'm already like hungover. Right. Yeah.
I'm drinking this coffee.
Yeah. I had a second. As day went on, I had a third, and I was sitting there. I was like, "Y'all don't hear that?" It's like what I said. I said, this shit crazy. I went in the bathroom. I had to wet my face and everything. I came back out. My one man, the only other nigga who drank coffee. When I tell you, like, he was so concerned. And he drank a lot of coffee. He's like, yo, I'm like, no, I'm good. Well, he said, no, like, You sure? Like, he was so fucking concerned.
Yo, that's hilarious.
But I was sitting just like, just boom, boom, boom. I'm like, who the fuck is knocking? We're in a warehouse. I'm like, who the fuck is knocking?
He said, yo, y'all don't hear
Yo, on everything, yo.
that's funny as shit.
That day was crazy.
Yo, meanwhile, 3 cups of coffee to me used to be nothing. I would drink 4 or 5.
Mm-mm.
3 was a little day. And when I worked 3 to 11, I would have 3. Like, that was kind of, it's crazy because it slowed down to 3 the later I worked in the day.
That's crazy.
But in the morning, I would have coffee on my way to work. I would get to work, put the pot on at the job. We would sit, and this was how we would wind up for our day. Me, the other medical assistants, the nurses, like before our doctors came in and like was ready to start.
Mm-hmm.
And we in jail, so we gotta wait for count to clear, shit, all that other stuff. We would have another cup of coffee while we was cleaning up whatever needed to clean up, like, you know, just preparing or whatever. And then I would have one like when I came midday, like I don't know. And I feel like it was like before lunch. I would probably have another cup of coffee by like 11:30.
Mm-hmm.
And then when 3 to 11 would come in, we would make 1 pot for them. But I always got a pot. I always got a cup of the 3 to 11 pot too. 7 to 3 made like 2 pots, 3 pots a day, and we would make a fresh pot for 3 to 11 because not a lot of them drank coffee, but they liked how one of the MAs would make it. So she just, you know, was really nice. And she just would always make it in a pot. But yeah, I would have the 1 on my way to work, and then probably 3 while I was there. And then if I wanted to have a cup of coffee at night, I would have a cup of coffee at night. Like with my dinner, instead of water, I would drink coffee.
That's where your fucking anxiety come from. It's still all the extra caffeine in your body right now.
No. But when I worked 3 to 11, I would do the same thing. Because I said, we get up, I got kids, you know what I mean? Even though I don't work till 3 o'clock, I still gotta up and be a mom. And since I'm so used to just drinking coffee, having a cup in the morning just was the thing. You know what I mean? And I would take the kids to school.
4 to 5 a day is great. Because what I can
and
say,
when I would get off work at 11:30, go home, take a shower, make a cup of coffee, and I would drink that while I was watching TV.
I said, what I can't say about that day.
It was crazy.
It was so long ago, and it's such a blur. It might have been 4. I think it was 3, but it might have been 4. But it still was only that day.
Yeah.
And I heard my heart.
The
fact that you doing 4 or 5
regular,
a day is crazy.
I went through withdrawal when I was pregnant with the baby.
I kind of remember that.
Because I was like, oh, I can't drink. My doctor was like, what the fuck is happening? And I'm like, yeah. So he put me on 1 cup of coffee a day. He was like, you don't die. Don't kill the baby. Don't kill yourself. Like,
that would be a crazy ass funeral because they like, she had
caffeine withdrawal.
No, but niggas be like, was it complications of the baby? Baby was cool.
Mom was retarded.
Yeah, baby was cool. Mom a little slow. What happened? Dunkin'. Like what? Starbucks done it.
But yeah, my doctor was like, you don't have to go cold turkey, just 1 cup a day. So I had to choose wisely when I wanted my 1 cup a day. But I would have like 2. Because I was in nursing school too. So my days was still get up, go to work at 7 o'clock in the morning. Well, get there at 7 o'clock in the morning. Have my whole day. I would get off of work at 3:30, and then I would be in school. Class would start at 5, but I always would go, right when I got off work, do whatever, studying, preparing, whatever, and then start class at 5. And I didn't get out of school until 10:30 every night. So I always had a cup of coffee during dinner when I was in school.
I had a homie who did that with Monsters, the energy drink.
I used to drink Monsters.
Yeah, I did too. I drink Monsters, but not the way
not the way he did.
All right, so like my coffee routine is always like a coffee in the morning. If I can't get my coffee before I get to work or whatever, I'm going to find a way to I'm maybe first break, but I'm going to go get a cup of coffee. So I had to have my morning coffee. Even like when I was on the road, like niggas knew like if we going out, if I ain't come in with a coffee, or we gotta find somewhere to stop.
We gotta stop and get.
Cause I'm not driving with this nigga the whole time. Cause he's sitting there fucking, and I ain't doing shit to nobody. I'm just mad. I'm just looking out the window.
Not even in nobody conversation, just trees.
I ain't fuck with nobody. Just like I ain't got time. I ain't got time for this nigga just to be angry in the car. We gotta stop somewhere. We're gonna get coffee. But when we used to do heavy overtime shit, they got me and the other boy, and like I would drink coffee in the morning, and then our normal day was like 7 to 3:30, but we'd be there like 5:30 was like a normal day, but we doing 7 to 7:30, 7 to 9, like we would whatever hours needed.
Right? Yeah, you did it.
Yeah, but so like when I'm drinking my coffee in the morning, he drinking his Monster. When the first break coming, it was like 7 o'clock. First break was 9. Lunch at 12. Second break at 2, and then because we did so much overtime all the time, like we just took breaks when we wanted to after that, whatever. But but he had a Monster at every break. So it was like 1 in the morning, 1 at first break, 1 at.
So he was drinking Monsters like I was drinking coffee.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but it's Monsters.
But it's Monsters, yeah, that's crazy.
This nigga was like, I promise you.
Excuse me.
3 to 4 every day had to be his norm, right? But like I said, depending on days we doing like extra shit, whatever. And then like, but I would drink. But like I said, I would have coffee in the morning, and then I started doing like late nights. If we doing late nights, I'd have a Monster, or whatever. Because that was actually the only energy drink we had one vending machine in the whole building, and they had Monsters, and then they started having like the sugar-free Monsters too. But it was just that, so like everybody was drinking Monsters. Right, yeah. But this nigga, like, we all working, and we hitting the fucking midnight oil, and they be like, yo, I'm about to make a Wawa run. Yo, can you give me a Monster? No, you had 7 a day. I'm not doing it. You another one. And then I was drinking them, and then I realized it gets to around the time I usually get my joint, and I didn't have it, and I realized I get kind of jittery or whatever. I said nope. So I quit them cold turkey, right?
Yeah, you can't.
I ain't fucking with them. I said I can't be fucking dependent on Monster. So me, of course, like black people, once I stopped doing something, y'all shouldn't be fucking with the Monsters. Cause I'm like, yo, like really, I saw a withdrawal. Like I didn't have it one day, and I was like, I was feeling weird. I'm like, what the fuck? And I was like, yo, cause you ain't had your Monster.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, shit.
It really is crazy. I only drank Monsters. If I did overtime and intake at the jail, and it had to be 11 to 7, 7 to 3. I was not a 7 to 3, 3 to 11 girl.
We was tasting the flavors too. Like that's how monster-y was. Like
monster-y?
We was monsters. Like I had a favorite. I had the regular Monster.
That's how my sister is with them Red Bulls now.
Yeah. I don't know how that happened. Cause I remember she was like, "Give me a Red Bull."
Can you give me a color?
I'm like, well, yeah. I'm like, what you want? Real? Yeah, give me a color. What color you want? I don't know. Red or green? Like
look, they got surprise me.
Yeah, they got all them colors.
Child, they got peach, they got orange, they got red, they got blue.
I don't know fucking with her, but I was like, she's like, give it was like some shit like, give me a red or a white. I don't get the black. It's a black. Like she just was naming colors. I'm like, what the fuck? But no, my joint was it was called Monster Juice or Juiced or whatever. It was like a pinkish can. That's how crazy it was. I would drink a regular Monster like during the day at work, but then on my way home from work, I would grab, especially on the weekend, I grab like it was Friday. I'm grabbing a Monster Juice from the 7-Eleven on the way home because I'm mixing that shit with some liquor tonight.
Yeah, on some crackhead shit.
Yeah,
for sure.
This nigga was like, "Oh, this the Monster Java. Want to try it?"
No. See, and I never tasted no flavor.
This the 72 ounce Monster coming can like
got a
this.
Fucking jug. Why you got that jug on your shoulder?
That's a battery pack. No, it's my Monster. Coming with the 2 straws. Yo, caffeine a motherfucker. Yo, if you don't watch out.
Yo, it will get you. Now with the monsters,
That's one of the 4 Locos. I'm sorry, Kiko. Yo, that was one of the 4 Locos was crazy. Niggas like, what can you be addicted to? Alcohol, check. Caffeine, check. Cocaine, check. You put all that
shit in a can and give it flavors. Like what?
Like what niggas like? Great. First flavor we putting out. What else? Red. Second flavor we putting out. And if I'm not mistaken, they dead ass had red. It was red.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I don't recall.
It was 4 Loco red.
I'm done.
They're like,
they had a target audience for sure.
My bad, what you saying?
It don't even matter. It's what it is.
No, because that shit hit me. I had to get it out. It was like,
no, it's okay.
Are you shitting me?
When I was drinking the Monsters,
yeah.
It was just during my 11 to 7 shift. Oh, that's what I was saying. Like, I was never a 7 to 3, 3 to 11 bitch. For whatever reason, I could stay up. You know what I mean? Like, if I went home from work at 3:30, I wasn't sleepy at 5:30. You know what I mean? I made dinner, did whatever I had to do, and then had my night. If I was at work, 5:30, 6 o'clock, I would be dead sleepy.
Yeah.
But 11 to 7, 7 to 3 was my shit. So, and especially with the nurses that worked overnight, and it was when I would do overtime in intake overnight, and then I would do, like, I would work with one of the doctors or something like that during 7 to 3. That was the only time I really liked doing the 11 to 7, because if I had to do intake 11 to 7 and 7 to 3, I was burnt out. Niggas get locked up all day long. You want me to process 45 motherfuckers overnight and then 56 in the morning? Come on, somebody. That was too much. So I wouldn't mind doing 50 niggas at night and then...
Hey, you.
Pause, my guy. Anyway.
That's with the and then.
I know, right?
You ain't done.
And then see the 20 niggas in the morning. But, no. I had my, like, I would drink my Monster.
You the Monster.
I would drink my Monster on my way into work. And then I would drink only like half the can, and then I would take a break around like 2 a.m. and drink the rest of the can. And that would keep me until like 5, 6. I never took an actual break when I worked 11 to 7, just long enough to go out and finish the rest of the Monster. That way I could go to sleep. All of the nurses took a break, but I made sure the medical assistant that was coming in after me do intake, I would do like 20 guys for them. Take no break. Go to bed.
How much you tired after that?
I would do the other 20 niggas. My 50, then they 20. But I would go to sleep like 5:30, 6 o'clock, and then wake up 7:30. I would like go into my doctor's office, get like a 2-hour nap.
What you was on the clock during that morning? See, I did that.
I would hit the clock so that my lunch break could be out, but I would hit it while I was still working. And then take an actual break and go to sleep, because it just, for me, I couldn't really, it didn't sit well to stop working for an hour in the middle of the night. And do what? I'm not eating in the middle of the night. If I go to sleep, I'm not getting back up. It's 3 o'clock. That's bedtime for real, for real. I couldn't do it. So, no break. Go to sleep in the morning. And I was at CFCF, so everybody knew, like, all right, Lex is in that office. They would know, like, I told the whole gang I'm doing overnight. And then they would come wake me up at like 7:30 before my doctor came in. I would set up whatever I needed for my doctor and then get my day going. But I had to do my Monster like that. Like, that's the only way I drank it. I wasn't just drinking Monsters. I had coffee on my side. I didn't need the Monsters. I remember the first time.
You know what's crazy?
What's crazy?
Your fingers are short. You don't need no nub. Was you doing a Monster, like, and splitting it up and sipped on the fortified cup. See, that's so you not even adding that. You saw you had cough on your side. So you was fucking snorting coke and then was
no, but you know what? At this point, I wasn't drinking that much coffee.
You done crack and coke.
When I was in MASCFCF, I didn't start that much coffee until I went back to RCF.
Okay.
But when I was
all right, so on your monster days, how many cups of coffee was you drinking?
Like 2.
All right, just 2 in a monster.
Maybe just one, because I think I had just started drinking coffee, like really drinking it daily at CFCF. So it was 1, 2 was like, I had a lot of coffee.
So it's before you started your crazy coffee intake.
Yeah.
So you stopped doing monsters.
Yeah.
And that's when you started doubling and tripling your coffee.
Right, but I wasn't working overnights no more either.
You just a wild girl.
I remember the first time I had black coffee.
You think it was the flashback to taking the 50 minutes? That make anybody drink.
I gotta stay up somehow. The first time I had black coffee.
What do you mean black? Black? Does sugar include black coffee?
Yeah, sugar.
Because I keep
still means that it's black.
I always thought that too. If you
go to a cafe or anywhere, a Dunkin' or whatever, and order, you still gonna say a coffee black with sugar.
No. So what? I keep like saying
black is no milk or creamer.
Yeah, but why do I gotta say black? Because milk and creamer is extra, just like sugar is extra. So like if I'm like a coffee black, you don't say a coffee black no sugar. You say a coffee black.
That's nothing.
Yeah, D-bike with sugar.
Then it's just sugar.
There's not a coffee black, is what I'm saying. Like a coffee black is just saying like I don't want coffee with nothing in it.
No, because even if you put sugar in it,
it's still black. You talk about the color. I'm saying like.
No, I'm talking about yeah.
We gotta put that beside cursing.
What?
I'm telling you, I'm saying I've heard both ways. Like I heard people saying like if.
To figure out what's right and what's wrong.
Because I agree with you. It's still black even for sugar in it, but I was told that a coffee black means nothing in it. And I'm like, and I said the same thing as you. Sugar don't change the color of it. They like, yeah, but when you ordering coffee, like not Dunkin'. Dunkin' is you're making my coffee at Dunkin'. You don't fucking know the coffee culture. But
right, but you know what my next business venture is? I gotta know this stuff.
Yeah, you should know these things. But what I'm saying is, like, did you do the research to know that coffee black?
Not yet. I don't got a spot yet.
Yeah,
I'll figure it out. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll put that next to Kirsten.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just like
However, it was my first time having coffee black.
With sugar?
Yes. It was a very small amount of sugar because the nurse who bought it was like this special pouch. She had went away to somewhere, some island, and she had got like this exclusive, it was a raspberry coffee. Like the beans were something.
Probably like Lehman shit, but did you see that video? Yeah, like it says the really expensive coffee somewhere and they show like where it comes from. It's pretty much like a little monkey like eats berries or the coffee bean and shits, and they shit is like beady and they just dry it out and put it in fill cups pretty much.
Okay. I hope that wasn't it. However, if it was, delectable. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm fine with that.
So I had that with like, and we in jail, so we got the little packets of sugar that the inmates get. And I think I had like 2 packets of sugar in it or whatever.
They smaller than like the ones you get at Dunkin' Donuts, or?
I don't know, baby. You tell me.
No, because I was about to say, because you had to be like the ones that inmates get. A packet of sugar is a packet of sugar.
No, yeah, because I was just saying like anywhere else you could just have sugar. Like,
that was wrong. That was wild though. You ain't have to.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't have to specify that. No.
Or do me like you ain't have to neither one. Like,
you asked as if you wouldn't know though.
Well, no, but the way you said it was they were different. I was confused because
okay, okay, all right, yeah, because I said the little ones that the inmates get as if it's not the same size as. Gotcha.
Yeah, so you heard me twice. Go ahead.
You hurt yourself.
You hurt my heart.
Ow. Anyway, I drank the coffee, and when I say
that was crazy. It be your own people. Your own people. Go ahead. You got your little Your little inmate charges.
When I say I was off the wall, I mean on fucking go. Like, the inmates couldn't come down fast enough to see the doctor. I was all over the place. I remember this day like it was yesterday. I was all over the place. And the nurse who bought the coffee was like, she can never have black coffee ever again. It needs to be diluted.
Wait, so when you before this, when you was drinking coffee, like, but you was one of them like, let me get a coffee
Extra
with
cream, extra sugar.
would you get like, let me get 12 creams? Like, would you like
No.
half coffee, half cream?
No, absolutely not. I've always liked cream with my coffee. I was never a coffee with my cream girl.
Yeah, so that was probably that kind of coffee. It probably wasn't. You probably had some real potent coffee. It wasn't the fact that it was black, because
probably either way.
They was like,
fuck no. She will never, ever again
question,
have black coffee.
Did you hear your heart?
No. But you know, was you listening to? I didn't have time to listen. I
keep telling you, you don't be listening.
I didn't have time to listen. I was all over the place.
You hear your heart.
My doctor had to tell me to slow down that day. He was like, we didn't even go on lunch. Don't call no more people. Well, doc. Like the fucking kids. I couldn't fucking gather myself.
Yeah. You give me flashbacks of that day, because I swear. Or, like, you know, I'm an electrician, right? And the company that I was working for at the time, they had electricians, and they also had, like, mechanical. So we built machines more. So, so, like, I did the wiring, other people, like, do the panels and then whatever. And then there was also certain bolts have to be tightened to a specific spec. It's called torquing, right?
Okay.
And when they're tightened to a certain spec, they have to be marked somehow. Usually we'll use like a paint pen or spray paint to show that that was a final tightness. So if it's ever loosened or whatever, you'll see that it got turned.
Gotcha.
Because if it's not to this, because if anything goes wrong, and they go, oh well, no, we torqued it to specs. Somebody fucked with it. So if you loosen it up, it's out of warranty with it. But, and I would do this often, but I remember that day, I was cranking this shit with my regular like ratchet prior. So when they came around to do the torquing, it was already to specs or past specs. Like when they go, cause like with the torque wrench, like it when you gotta set it to like, cause it's like pounds per inch or it's like that. So like it's real specific. So when you set it, when you go to crank it or whatever, when it gets there, it kind of like there's like a little
gives you resistance so that you
it jumps almost. It's like when you go to pull it, like it stops tightening. It like the lever switch also you'll like lean on it or whatever. So when they did everything, it was like, oh, it's dirty. Oh, that's your ready. That's your ready. What the fuck? And I just was on the next machine, just like, y'all don't hear that?
This nigga over here with a Phillips screwdriver doing shit.
But listen, like I said, I always
I'm drinking shit with a flat head.
I always crank my shit, but I just remember that day, like it was just like the entire the shit that I wasn't even working on. I'm like, all right, that like a little loose.
Yo, I was all over the place. That shit was crazy. Meanwhile, fast forward to however many years later, and I was drinking 10 ounces of espresso with nothing in it.
How you get there?
Bustelo?
I just started fucking with that. But you know the crazy thing?
It's espresso. It's not coffee.
Is it? Like that
just... It's mine. Bro, let me tell you. Dog. Why I had anxiety the other night thinking that somebody went through my watch while it was on my wrist. I was like, am I got? Did I just get got? don't think so though. I think I just got anxiety a little bit.
I mean, shit happens.
I don't think I got though, but I don't know.
Back to this coffee.
But yeah, that's what it says on the container. So it is like stronger than just regular coffee, and I would drink 10 ounces of that black. That was my first cup of the day. However, I had dropped down. Like after I had the baby, my 1 or 2 cups, I did go back to like drinking.
I'm not good at making a Bustelo. Cause you supposed to have like a regular old ass coffee pot.
Yeah, regular pot. Yeah.
Yeah. And
they got Bustelo K cups, but I heard from all of the Hispanics that it is not the same.
Because it's probably coffee now. Yeah. I don't think y'all was supposed to be doing what y'all was doing.
No, absolutely not.
That's what I'm saying. So
it was supposed to be in one of those little teacups with some milk.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is like, so if they making the actual K cup, we're not gonna package this wrong for you. Like we're gonna pack. Listen, we're gonna cut this shit.
Yeah.
If you want that pure perico, y'all gotta do it yourself. Yeah, you got.
Yeah.
Man, that shit is so crazy. They sell it in the bin and they sell it in the fucking vacuum sealed brick. It's cocaine.
Try to get a brick of Bustelo.
That shit come right from Juan Manuel. Like that shit is like.
But even when it's in the bucket thingy, the bag is still vacuum sealed. And you gotta dump it.
Oh no, I went and bought the bucket after.
Oh yeah.
But
still a brick.
I still don't feel like cause I put it. You know the Keurig joint got the other cup where you can pour your own grounds into it or whatever, and I use that, but I still feel like it's not as strong as it's supposed to be.
Change the ounces.
I've done that. Like it don't hit like because when y'all was telling me, I'm like, oh, I gotta try it, and I bought it, and it's just not doing what it actually tastes kind of bland. I'm like.
Yeah, well, I've never made it in a Keurig.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, maybe you gotta have the old school coffee, but it's probably not seeping out. Yeah, that's what I've been thinking. But it'd be crazy to buy a coffee pot just for fucking to do crack. If you're gonna buy one to cook crack, then like it's a you know. It's coming back to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, but just to buy one.
That's a reason.
Yeah, to buy one and do crack. That might be the end of me. You know what I'm saying? Once I go that far.
You're sickening. But, yes. Coffee is amazing. I just said today that coffee is a hell of a drug. I was going to stop getting my morning coffee. I had switched.
I stopped for a while. I remember the first time I stopped drinking coffee, right? I almost got into a fight with a coworker because you know some niggas just be dumb and then like you just can't stand certain stupidity. I always drink coffee, right? So like no matter what, I walk in the building with a cup of coffee, and we had a coffee maker.
My legs are killing me.
So I always have my coffee, right? I walk in and people who want to be they want to be in the mix with us. So you're like, oh yeah, I see you got your coffee, whatever. But I always have my coffee. There's no point in saying it. I'm like, no, like I switched to green tea. I started drinking green tea in the morning, whatever, to wean myself off the coffee. I'm like, no, it's green tea. Oh, all right. Next day, like when somebody I actually fuck with sees the tea bag hanging, oh, what you sick or whatever? I'm like, no, I'm just like trying not to whatever. Cause like I'm always drinking coffee. I'm like, no. And then the boy, the one who asked me the prior day, he told me you were drinking tea yesterday, and like I was surprised. I always thought tea was what gay people drink. What?
Tea?
I'm like, what? He said, no,
the gays have a drink.
That's why I'm like, what? I'm like, what are you? No, I thought, like, I said, I said, so I was gay. Yesterday,
Yesterday I was gay.
Yesterday when we concluded our conversation, you was like, well,
I'm gay. I'm gay.
He was like, well, I guess he. I'm like, that's where you went with that. You know, I was saying, I'm like, yo, you really dumb as fuck, bro. Like that's like you're stupid. And then people don't like being talked to that way, so then he got mad.
Like when that boy.
Yeah.
When you called that
when
boy
I called
gay,
the other boy gay. Yeah.
At Myrtle Beach.
Well, he's gonna kill me?
He's gonna murder you.
He wanted me dead. If he had the means to do it, this podcast never would have happened.
That is one of my favorite stories. Because we was too fucking drunk to be dealing with that shit. He wanted to kill you.
He wanted me dead by any means.
Yo, we were so drunk that whole weekend.
You gotta tell the audience because I heard we got too many insiders anyway.
Oh my God. All right, so my 21st birthday. For those who don't know, me and Tom's birthday are 2 days apart. So I was turning 21, which means you were turning 23.
Yep.
Me, Tom, my sister, and one of
Oh, you're more. I think we said this before, but that's 2 days and 2 years after me. Keep on.
So we went to Myrtle Beach for our birthdays, and we got shit faced every fucking night. So this was one of the nights. Where did we go? Senior Frogs?
I don't know. I felt like it was the clubbier nights. It's Senior Frogs that clubby because it was like a.
I think it was Senior Frogs because I remember. Yeah, I think so. I want to say that was that night.
Maybe because like I just remember that night it was real like it was like a club.
Yeah, we was clubbing. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, we were out that night, and we were walking back to the car. We were done going back to the hotel, and did y'all bump each other?
I don't even remember how that conversation started.
Me either. I don't remember how it started. So it was these two guys and a girl, and
it was for us. It was me, you, your sister, and my man.
Yeah. So we're all walking or whatever. I want to say that y'all bumped each other, but we tipsy and not aggressive at all. So it just was like, oh, you know what I mean? But he was on some like just fucking tough shit.
Yeah,
like
brolic. I remember.
He was brolic as fuck. So, we're like kind of laughing at him, like, yo, he really over here mad as shit.
It was way more aggressive than the situation.
Yeah, and the people that he was with was kind of like
everybody was on my side.
Yeah, like
until
right until da.
Oh,
so
I know how
you know how to push a nigga's buttons. Even not even knowing the nigga, we don't know nothing about this man or what ticks him the fuck off.
But I'm a button pusher.
So Tom, they are not going back and forth. The guy is going back, and we are just laughing. But Tom says, "Damn, nigga, like you mad as shit. Like fuck, is you gay?" This man,
he turned
like his head spun around, like, and he was like,
"No, because that's what happened. Because not only was he mad, right? You know, this was my skinny leg era. This is when everybody wasn't skinny leg, tight t-shirt.
Yeah, but you had to have had on like shorts though.
Yeah, but I was wearing
little
shorts and I was wearing tanks and all like I want freaky boy before a lot of these niggas did, and niggas back then didn't realize that dressing freaky boy don't mean that I might still do something to you. Now niggas know that now that they just as spicy.
Right, yeah.
When the shorts is shortened and you still gotta fucking saying
it's still a gun in the tuck.
Yeah, exactly. Now it's actually closer to me because I don't got 42s on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's not the point. I think he said something about he was saying shit like
said something about what you had on.
Yeah. And like
niggas
everybody was still like, first of all, the fuck they gotta do with us bumping.
Right, yeah, like
no, this not that nigga. I'm like, why are you? What the fuck is you gay? Like,
yeah, and it was just like that.
I said, you like me? What the fuck
you
you gay?
And this man lost it. The friend was like,
he said,
he just called you gay.
He called you gay. This nigga called you gay. He just called you. And it was like, the nigga who was holding him back, telling him he was drawn, was like, oh no, he said gay. It got to go down now. And we still sitting there laughing at these niggas like,
because what is happening? Why is everybody so angry?
They were so mad.
They were so mad. When I say the thing that made them even more mad was because why are y'all so pissed?
But you know what's funny out of all that? I remember my man, he was like pushing me back, and I was like, I'm not going over it. I don't even know why we're going to do this. Like, if I'm mad, then like you got to hold me back. But I don't even know why. I'm still confused as to why.
The chick that was with him, she played it chill too. I peeped where she was at too, so I kind of was able to chill a little bit. Because she wasn't with the fighting and all that other shit. She was on some shit like, we don't want this to happen. But I walked up closer to you because me and my sister was like walking ahead of y'all a little bit. But still, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Kind of in the mix or whatever. I turned around and I like walked up closer to you. And when she was grabbing, she let them go and started walking up too.
Yo, that shit been crazy. It's been like, we probably had a little advantage because you're saying your sister was the extra little. You're saying she could have just like went around and just like helped anybody out.
She would have got dog walked. However, nobody on our end was on that type time. Like, it just was like, what just happened?
We probably should take them up when they offered. We should take them up when they offered.
Just to see what had happened.
Yeah, we got a story now. This is the story. But if we'd have walked away from that joint like fucking shit up or getting fucked up, either way, that would have been the craziest story.
Remembering the entire night, like the whole experience of us being at Myrtle Beach was a joke. Like, everything we did, like literally waking up. Y'all ever like the beer bong thingies? It got like the funnel thingy.
I think once you say it's a beer funnel. It's more like
like a beer funnel. We would wake up in the morning.
It did say bong. It did say bong. I think it did say beer bong though.
Yeah.
But it's a funnel.
We would wake up in the morning like, all right, somebody pour one down.
No, before that, I don't know if you remember. Before that, we would wake up every morning, and I remember the first I fucked up the first night, but the very next morning I woke up and
crawled
to the refrigerator. I cracked the beer and I took a shot, and then all I remember is everybody was like, "Damn, that's how you feel? Oh, that's fucked up. You ain't gonna pour."
Nobody brushed their teeth yet.
Like, I said, well, shit. And I started passing them bitches out.
Yo.
And that's how the entire rest of the trip
went like that.
We woke up, we're going to take a shot, we're going to crack a beer, or I think sis had the Angry Orchards. Y'all was drinking Angry Orchards or something like that.
That was like our little chill, like just so we have something to drink.
But then, we beer bonging bottles.
And taking shots and shit.
Making
sure before we left out, the clothes was ironed and all of that.
Remember?
We did.
We was going to be fresh. Look, the clothes was going to be crispy. The people was going to be wrinkled. We was wrinkled.
Clothes were perfectly fine. That trip was so much fun. It was the best buffalo chicken pizza I've had in my life to date.
Mm-hmm. I was just talking about that to somebody. I don't remember the name of the place because we were so fucked up. But remember, we got it a second time, and we was like, "Oh no, this shit was."
No, it's not because we were so fucked up the first time we got it. This shit.
The last night we was down there, we had places to go, but we was like, we feel like we did it all. We might as well just chill in the room, finish the rest of the liquor we got, order another one of them fucking buffalo chicken pizzas.
To date.
Yeah, that shit that was raw.
That was more than 10 years ago, and not a single place has topped that buffalo chicken pizza. That shit was crazy. I don't remember where we were at, But I know we was so fucked up one day and we was like walking around and I just sat down on the ground.
That was
Do
me.
you remember that? Huh?
That was me.
You might have done it at another point, but I really, like, I remember vividly just being like, I need a minute. Like, no chairs in sight. I'm going to take my minute right now.
It's crazy. I remember, like, I remember what I had on. I remember where we were going and what I had on when I sat down. Maybe, I think you might have sat beside me.
Probably. You know what? Maybe.
Because I remember it was midday. We was like, we're going to do something chilling. We were going to the movies.
Yes, that day. Yeah. Oh, we went to the movies then. We did.
We was like,
everything.
It's the middle of the day. We was already drunk. We were like, we ain't got nothing. Let's just go chill, go to the movies. And while we were walking there, I remember I had on a fucking a yellow tank. And I had on like loafers and some shorts. And I just stopped mid-joint and I sat down. I was on the ground like, hey, like, what are you doing? I'm like, taking a break. And I think you stopped was like, and you sat down and you fucking leaned or something. We all would just sit there.
I need a break too.
We all sat there and just chill for a little bit. Of course, the other two was looking at us. Losers.
I was about to say, they think we're weird. I don't understand it.
But then we ended up going to the movie theater and then we went to the movie. 15 minutes in, everybody was asleep.
What a waste of money.
No, we was in AC. It was hot as shit around there. That's why I needed to sit down. We was drunk as shit. We was dehydrated.
Yeah.
So yeah, that movie probably saved our lives.
Probably. Because somebody would have tipped the fuck over.
Because niggas was wrinkled.
Yo, that was fun. Like, and for that to be like my 21st birthday, it was 21? Like perfect. I was 21. I was 21. I did a lot for my 21st birthday. I bought in my 21st birthday at Pool in Atlantic City.
That wasn't the same year, I don't think.
Yes, it was.
I don't think so. I remember Pool. That wasn't the same year.
Yeah, you didn't go to Pool with us.
I did go to Pool with you.
No, you didn't.
Did you go twice? Did you go for 2 different birthdays?
Mm-hmm. My 25th is when you went with us.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That might make sense. Because I don't think,
yeah, because there was,
when I went to Pool with y'all, was not the same year I went to Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, no. When I turned 25, my birthday and graduation was in the same, like, week from nursing school. So that was I had to celebrate. But I also had a fucking newborn.
That's a wild ass joint. A newborn, 25, graduation.
Hip hop. Yo, man, shit. But I went to Pool, and that's where I bought my birthday in at. No, I bought my birthday in at Mikey's.
For 21?
Yeah, and then partied at Pool, and then we left to go to Myrtle Beach. Like, we wasn't in Myrtle Beach on either one of our birthdays.
Yeah, I never thought it was a birthday trip.
Yeah,
but when you said it, I just agreed with it
because it was very close to our birthday.
I knew we went in the summertime.
Yeah, it was June. We went there.
I feel like we went like the week after Bike Week. I think we just missed Bike Week for some reason.
I don't think so.
I mean, it's a long time ago, and I was drunk as shit the entire time. So, but I'm just telling you the things that I remember.
Yeah, I remember going into Mikey's on my 21st birthday and giving them my ID.
And they was just like,
bitch.
There's a few bars, well, more, you was a little more bold than me, I guess. There's a few bars in the hood just like, when I first turned 21, like, man, you've been in here for 6 years.
Right, yeah. That's how, yeah, all of the bars is like that. Mikey's especially, because they like, bitch, we see you all the time. They had gotten to a point at Mikey's where they didn't check my ID. They knew who I was.
Yeah.
And then they checked my ID on my birthday for whatever reason. And I gave it to them, and they was like, what the fuck?
I remember we used to be in a Pike.
And I'm like, I'm 21. Meanwhile, bitch, you've been here.
We used to be in a Pike so much, right? And they didn't card us, and then like they got raided for some dumb reason or whatever. So they was like, they want to, be carting everybody there, but they ain't get raided for us. We wasn't even in there. So they was like, it's a new policy, we cart or whatever. But the bouncer and shit knew us, so we still just let us in. I'm in the back. The manager come in, see us back there. Yeah, well, I gave this nigga this whole spill about why I don't carry my ID, and if I get locked up, nigga, you paying my bill. Like this, I made this crazy, and it was like on the spot. It was just like on the spot, just like boom, 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 boom.
Bullshit.
Right? And he was like, "No, man, I'm sorry, bro. Like, let me buy you a drink." I looked at it was G's, man. Fact, I looked at him like, he was like, "Fuck it," like, and that shit worked out. I was just like, huh.
Okay.
Yeah. It was well, shots on you, OG. Like, fuck it.
Thank you. I will actually.
And that might have been 3 years before I was 21 still. I had to be at most 19 when I did that shit.
It's crazy how early we started drinking.
Yeah. It's crazy how late we still drinking then.
Yeah, we probably should have stopped at this point. Now, one thing I will say.
My dad stopped at 42. That was my plan.
Solid.
If I stopped a year before him, I'd beat him out.
I always be like, I drink socially. And one of my friends was like, is it really social at this point? I'm like, yeah, when I'm socializing.
See, people say the same, well, not say the same thing. I mean, people just automatically like, oh, you're fucking drunk, you're a loser, you know. Just family usually. But I think about it the way, I know me and I can't even say most of my friends at this point, me and all my friends have a problem. But my shit really be like, when you see me drunk and shit, that mean I'm still not that good at it then. Because alcoholics just be drunk all the time. I can't do that.
Me either. I die.
Yeah. When you see me drink a lot, I get drunk and then y'all get another story. And your stories don't be every weekend, every month. Y'all get a story like every 18 months.
Right, yeah.
Maybe 2-3 years. You know, remember time that, yeah. So like I know it ain't good, but I know it ain't bad.
Yeah, you're not about to be like, oh, this nigga was rolling around on the grass again. Yeah. Like, no.
I just still have a higher tolerance than once again most of the people we be around. Think about, oh, this nigga, he be.
Yeah, people look at me like, I'll be like, all right, with another shot. What, bitch? We had 2. That's it. One more ain't gonna kill y'all. Let's everybody calm down.
But you drinking with me.
And you're doing it with me. Stop judging me.
Yeah, because my tolerance is higher. I ain't walk in with the bottles like, y'all ready? And y'all was like, oh.
Right, exactly. It was like, yeah, you wanted this. You'd have been mad if I didn't have a bottle.
When we together and we not drinking, y'all be like, damn, ain't
nobody got nobody.
But because I stayed up later than you, he got the problem.
Right, yeah.
It's just me?
No. Absolutely not.
That's all I be trying. That's all I be trying.
Listen, I know I don't even feel like, no, I got a problem.
I feel like
but you know what? I don't think that my problem is liquor. I think my problem is self-control.
With everything?
With everything, yeah.
I can see that.
I don't think that my problem is specifically alcohol. I think it's everything. If I say I'm not going to do something, that's a lie. Oh, you know what I did today?
What you did?
I didn't buy shoes.
So what you didn't do today?
Yeah. So I saw these boots. Okay, because another problem I have a spending problem. Shoes, like.
What's the shoe? Particularly, send me like people see me buying things and think I'm rich. No, bitch, I ain't got no.
I'm irresponsible.
I'm irresponsible.
Yes.
I saw that. I was like, you know what? That speaks to her.
Yeah, for sure.
And I.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, you had.
Sorry.
You had one here for sure.
So, bitch, on yourself too. Anyway, I saw these boots, right? And I have the same style boot already. They're like these green and black cowboy boots, but real banging ass heel. The joints is spice. I saw the same style, It wasn't like cowboy print, but it was like this ombre. They fly as fuck. I seen them and I put a whole outfit in my head. I'm like, I'm going to kill them. What? I'ma smoke these bitches.
And you ain't gonna.
And I was typing in my credit card number.
You stopped yourself.
And I clicked close on the tab.
And you had to click close because if
I hit back and still saw that there was a number in the cart, it still would have got purchased. Yep. I had to close it all out.
I mean, but that's a level. That's a
but
level
I did it.
I'm proud of you.
I did it.
I am proud of you.
Thank you. Because that was hard. And even thinking about it, what? To ask the question, I feel like I know what it is. And I feel like you know my answer.
What was the price that said, dude?
Oh, no, they wasn't bad.
That wasn't the question.
They wasn't bad. It wasn't the question that I thought you
was
saying.
What question you thought about that?
It don't matter.
It do.
No. They was only $150.
All right, but what was the question you thought about?
Are you going to go back and get them?
No, I already know the answer to that. I'm not like.
That's why I said I know the question, and you probably know the answer.
I know the answer to that. I want to ask that question.
Gotcha. But yeah, I closed the tab today.
Yeah, the answer is yes. Well, no, the answer is it's still a possibility. But I'm glad that you stopped yourself the first time, and you showed enough self-control that you might be able to stop yourself the next time.
Because the fit go off. What?
See, you know what's crazy? I be on like fashion so much that like I want to ask you what was the fit, but I feel like that's gonna give you more fucking fuel.
I'm gonna be like, I should wear that shit, shouldn't I? Oh, I'm gonna kill him in the morning.
So no, I don't care. Fuck that fit.
Yeah, no,
that
fuck that fit.
Anyway.
Fit whack.
Corny as
trash. Who would rock it?
That fit gay.
Beat.
I just called you gay. Like, yo, that nigga.
He went off. It might not be as funny to y'all as it is to us, but y'all had to see this nigga.
Yeah. No, because I don't know if I've been punched. I've been jumped. I've been shot at. Now, I've never seen a nigga as mad as he was. And a lot of them niggas was mad.
but not that bad.
Like, his rage was in control. Did you see the joint? It was a video going around not too long ago when I think it was like on a golf court and boy like pulled his shirt, white boy, he pulled his shirt off, whatever. Oh my God, I'm gonna try to find it for you later. But I think it was a golf course. I'm not exactly sure it was white boy, but he got mad and shit. Like, that's how Bull was like, he went Super Saiyan. Like, he was like, he just was so mad.
The friend took me out though, because it was the country accent.
Because the friend was like, no, chill. The friend was like, something like, don't do it to him.
Yeah.
You about to fuck him up. Don't do it to him. He's like,
he called you gay. I was like,
and then moved.
But we all turned around like it got worse. But like, why would you say that? Now we cracking up more and y'all more mad.
Yeah. And they still never like counts because we ain't going nowhere.
We didn't.
If I was sober enough, I probably would have.
And when we got to the car, we was sitting on the trunk of the car still. Yeah, we didn't go nowhere.
We chilled in that area for a minute. But how about this? If looks could kill,
yeah,
bodies. Let the bodies to the floor.
He was
gonna do it.
Livid.
That's why I said, like, if he had the capability, like, if he had the capability to do anything to us, we would have been done, bro. All of us.
You think they still talk about that night all these years later?
I would hope so, but no.
Because to us it's a joke, but they were pissed. Yeah.
Or they talk about it a little different.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, remember when you about to fuck Bull up?
Because that nigga called you gay. He was fucking tripping.
He was tripping. Like, remember I was holding you saying, remember you had to hold you back? You remember I had to?
Yeah, no, you let him go. Yeah. And nothing happened. However, it was hilarious.
We escaped unscathed. Without escaping.
Without escaping. We never left.
We were just unscathed.
Yeah.
But
we just ended the night unscathed.
But I appreciate y'all. Because that's a story that I will never forget.
Ever.
Shout out to North Carolina.
No, that's South Carolina.
No,
Right?
South Carolina?
Myrtle Beach is South Carolina, right?
South of the Carolinas.
All you motherfuckers.
I know North because of cool. Would it be
Okay.
South too? I don't know. I just like cool.
I don't know.
I like cool in the Carolinas.
In the Carolina.
Dreamville.
Like Carolina. We like Carolina cool. But anyway, don't drink too much caffeine. Do not call a Southerner gay. And limit your Red Bull and your
Same thing.
Monster intake.
More caffeine. That's caffeine intake.
Okay.
You just want a third point.
No, not that I wanted it. I was trying to hit all of the points.
Caffeine and too much. Don't have too much caffeine.
Mm-hmm.
Don't call Southerner gay. And whatever you do, don't buy them boots. Bye, guys.
Bye.